Welcome to another adventure of Walking World, and today we're in Henllan and it's Cadair Ifan Goch.
Cadair Ifan Goch, a wonderful forest land sat high on the cliff tops above the Conway Valley. A forest with history, legend, intrigue, and at this time of year, bluebells. Walking amid the woodland here brings a true sense of well-being. To be lost, alone and yet not alone. The soft air carrying the scent of trees and nature filled our minds with dreams, serenity, calmness and tranquility. This is a place of good and the stuff of legends, for here was visited by the fabled giant Red Ivan, or Ifan Goch. A good giant welcomed by the woodland elves and ents, and our journey was to take us to his resting place, his seat, Cadair Ifan Goch. As we reached the summit, we were staggered at the beauty of this place. To be stood in such a magnificent place, to be on the seat of the legendary giant.
This is the seat of Red Ivan, the legendary giant that would walk up and down the Conway Valley, and he'd sit here and rest a while with his feet in the river below. Cadair Ifan Goch was planted as a commercial forest, but it's now owned by a conservationist who is looking after it and managing it well. It's quite dear to my heart because the previous owner was my father.
After embracing the giant's aura, we set off again on our journey and came upon something we knew we would.
There's always time for one of these.
Here the path was perilous, a sheer drop to the right, and a misfooting would bring about our certain doom. Our adventure was to continue within the woodland for some time yet. We felt the ancient ents whispering as we passed by, a magic long forgotten, but still it was present here, following us as we passed by, and the border was guarded by a rather awkward gate. A small stream lay nearby, possibly the home of the river fairies. But now nothing more than a remnant of the past, and another awkward gate. Now our path was to open out into a wide field of green, and passages of golden gorse flanking our journey as we passed silently by. A short journey into and through another small woodland was to bring us to some local residents. They were keen to know who we were and dared to come for a closer look, edging forward, watching, eyeing, until at last they buggered off. We came upon a ruined building. The history of this place was well hidden, and although we looked, we could find no trace of its provenance. Its character was fantastic, with evidence of its once splendour. No doubt, a glorious home to a friend of Ifan Goch. Only moments later, we were to be confronted by some of Snowdonia's finest mountains. Carneth Llewellyn, the second highest mountain of Wales, and the mighty Trevon, my personal favourite mountain of the Snowdonian range. Heading directly for the Carnithiae, we crossed an open field in our last passage to return to our car. For now we were hungry and we desperately needed a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Well, thanks for joining us on this fantastic adventure through Cadair Ifan Goch and around the Conway Valley. It has been around about 3 and a little bit miles and an elevation of just over 500 feet. Now if you want to do this, I would suggest that you get a printout of the route and take a guide with you. You can get it from the link that's in the description below. The reason for that is it's a little tricky to navigate. Until next time.